So the national capital Delhi has voted in the assembly elections in India. The ultimate battle for Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party looking for a consecutive third term. While the Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to make a comeback after nearly being 2 decades out of power. Now, the Congress, interestingly, is keen to just open its account in the assembly election. Now, the Election Commission has put out the voter turnout to be at about 57.86%. The long wait, of course, begins for the result day. The fate of 699 candidates who are vying for the 70 seats is currently sealed in the electronic voting machines, and the counting of votes will happen on Saturday. But before the final verdict is out on who gets the chance to govern Delhi, we bring you this picture that the exit polls put out by various media houses is painting about what in fact transpired today. And let's start with the Z Media Group's artificial intelligence-based poll that is forecasting a pretty tight contest between the ruling Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party, according to Zenia, is predicting that the Kejriwal-led party will secure roughly about 33 to 38 seats. This is what the Z Media Group poll is predicting. The Bharatiya Janata Party, on the other hand, is expected to get about 31 to 36 seats, while the Indian National Congress could potentially open its account, getting anywhere from 0 to 2 seats. This is what the pollsters are putting out in terms of what is expected to happen in the national capital. Let's also talk about some of the other exit polls, starting with the P-Mark that has predicted a win for the Bharatiya Janata Party at about 39 to 49 seats. The Aam Aadmi Party is shown to be trailing at 21 to 31 seats. And interestingly, Matrix shows a much tighter contest between the two parties. 35 to 40 seats for the Bharatiya Janata Party and about 32 to 37 for the Aam Aadmi Party. Next up, the JVC is predicting a clear victory for the Bharatiya Janata Party in Delhi, forecasting 39 to 45 seats. And the poll predicts that the Aam Aadmi Party will be ousted from power, securing just about 22 to 31 seats. Now, Chanakya Strategies has also has given a clear mandate to the Bharatiya Janata Party, forecasting 39 to 44 seats for the National Party. The Aam Aadmi Party is seen losing in this poll with just about 25 to 28 seats going to the incumbent. And finally, the People's Pulse poll has predicted the biggest mandate for the Bharatiya Janata Party. According to this exit poll, the Saffron Party will secure no less than 51 to 60 seats. To the Aam Aadmi Party, it has given a measly 10 to 19 seats. Across all polls, there's one common theme. For the third time in a row, the Congress seems to be failing to open its account. But remember, all of these are exit polls. These are not anywhere near the final numbers. Exit polls often go wrong. So it is important to take these numbers with more than a pinch of salt, because no one can predict as to what the actual numbers will be on the day the votes will be counted. So let's also now take a look at some of the high-profile seats that are to be watched out for on the result day. The biggest battle is in the New Delhi constituency, where the former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is fighting a high-stakes battle against the sons of the two former Chief Ministers. Parvesh Sahib Singh is on a BJP ticket, while Sandeep Dixit is from the Congress. Now, another key battle is the Jangpura seat, where the former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia is in a contest against the Bharatiya Janata Party's Tarvinder Singh Marwa and Congress's Farhad Suri. The third big battleground seat is South Delhi's Kalkaji, where the incumbent Chief Minister Atishi contested against the former Member of Parliament of the BJP, Ramesh Biduri, and Congress's Alka Lamba. The fate of other high-profile candidates like ministers such as Gopal Rai, Saurabh Bharadwaj, and the Bharatiya Janata Party's leaders such as Kailash Gehlot and Kapil Mishra is locked up in the electronic voting machines. And we earlier spoke with senior journalist and analyst Professor Siddharth Mishra. We asked him about how Delhi's race to power could pan out. Listen in to what he had to say.
You see, Arvind Kejriwal, through Anna Hazare movement and the initial years of the party, was able to make corruption into an issue of election, was able to make corruption into an issue of politics. Unfortunately, corruption in this election has not become an issue of politics. Those who are committed to vote for Arvind Kejriwal, whether he legally or illegally built a palace to himself, whether he committed the scam of liquor excise policy. These things have not really mattered to the voters who are committed to him to vote. That commitment to fight corruption, which was seen in 2013 and 12-13, was totally lost in this election, and that is why right at the beginning I said, to me this election is manifestation of a complete corruption of an anti-corruption movement, which we saw happen 10 years ago. Yes, sir, I have always, held this point of view that political reporter is much better messenger about the results of the election than an exit poll wala. And as a political reporter for about more than 3 decades now, and having gone out today also to watch the election, my point of view is that it's a close fight. The Arvind Kejriwal's committed voters remain with him, and how many numbers they came out, I do not know. But BJP's voters are definitely are coming out with a passion for change in the city. Congress, unfortunately, led down by its central leadership, has fought the election well. Its individual candidates have fought the election well. And I would not be surprised if they put up very good performance on some of these seats. But and I've never been in the game of prediction of seats, who gets how many seats and all that. But it's going to be a close battle for the reason that Arvind Kejriwal stays with his committed voters, and BJP voters are coming out with a passion for change. So that makes it a close contest. And of course, the Congress factor.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.